the product by the Spoons. But we got the real thing here. It's Gord. He's back here on the West Coast.
How you doing?
I'm fine. You, here. That's the question for you.
Am I doing?
Tell me about the band and the time spent away from all of this. The reappraisals, the ups and downs, the roller coaster ride. Everybody thinks it's such a fun game to get into.
It is.
What happened after that last album, and why did it take the time it did to get back up to speed again?
Like everybody else, we took time off to write songs, to do an album. This time we sort of went all the way, went over to England, or to Wales actually, for 2.5 months, which is like the longest time we've ever taken to do an album, because we did everything over there, pre-production, mixing, got back together with John Punter, who did Aria's Symphonies, Nova Heart, and all that stuff. Came back, and I mean, the album's been done since about June, so we haven't been, like, you know, goofing around. It's just a matter of the politics of getting a record out, and now we're getting ready to do a tour.
Band has to come to grips with the fact that when they go away from the public eye, that people aren't going to forget about them, right? You just have to sort of say, well, we'll take our lumps and assume that your audience will not be fickle enough to leave.
Exactly. We hope at least after being around for 8 years, they're not going to forget about us, you know?
Is it 8 years?
Yeah, something like 8 years. I'm getting old.
Changes in the band.
Yeah, well, Sandy and I are the only original members, as you know. We have Scott McDonald on keyboards, Steve Kennedy on drums. And the old guys are off doing other things, as you know.
Yep. But it has to change the band. When you bring in new members, what changes did they bring when they came in?
First of all, just having new blood in the band made a big difference.
Yeah.
I mean, being together for 6 years is like going out with somebody for 6 years. You need something to stir things up again, and that's what it did. As well as getting new songwriters and new sort of character to everything we do. Even the old songs, when we play them, are a little bit different.
You got to change them up.
Yeah, just for us.
Yeah, if no other reason. Now, you had a chance over those last couple of years to just check out the Canadian music business, or music in general. What changes did you see? How did you see yourself fitting into them?
Well, actually, I never thought we'd quite fit into the scheme of things, especially not the way they were happening in Canada. I mean, sometimes it seems like we did things too early, like Nova Heart could have maybe happened a year later and done better. Yeah. Then maybe sometimes we did things too late, you know. We're always sort of perceived as a soft band. And all of a sudden, with Bridges Over Borders, we got a little bit rough. And suddenly the stations were saying, no, we're playing softer stuff, you know? So we're always sort of around what's happening, but which is fine, because it makes us stand out as something different.
It's very easy to fall into the trap of doing music for the available market, which is radio.
That's right.
Which is extremely conservative.
Yeah, exactly.
So where does this album fall in?
I think it's a really good collection of everything we've done over the last 8 years. Yeah. We sort of come full circle working with John Punter again, but it combines what we've learned with Nile Rodgers, with Tom Termoose from Toronto, all these people that we've worked with and albums that we've done are sort of culminated in this. So it's a very varied album.
Now, you're saying you're going out on tour, but I can tell you for a fact that there are people out there who have missed you. Me is one. Me is I is me.
Good.
Because we need...
We want you to miss us.
Yeah, we wanted to.
Yeah.
And what is a Vertigo Tango?
Well, for anybody who doesn't know what vertigo is, it's not like an astrological sign or something like that. Vertigo is a fear of heights or dizziness you get from heights. Yeah. And tango, of course, is a kind of dance. So it's a play on words, sort of summing up, sort of playing on the edge of danger, sort of toying with dangerous things and having fun at it, you know, getting away with it.
Well, tell me about this tour. Where do you start? When?
We should be starting the middle of November out here, Western Canada, and heading back and then into the States.
States?
America.
America.
Yeah, not Ontario, another state.
You get to introduce your own video.
I do?
You know, hold on to this. And don't forget it's Much West. Okay?
Much West. No, I'll leave that. This is our new video from Vertigo Tango, Time Turns Around.